Ladies, welcome back to the Feminine Mystery. As the weather gets cooler and you're spending more time indoors, you might develop a little bit more of an interest in cooking warm, hearty, healthy, and substantial meals, not just for yourself, but your family. And I wanted to take the opportunity to make a video about leveling up in the kitchen. Not only why you should and how you can go about that, but also some of the benefits of being able to do that. Now, cooking is one of those things that is, in my mind, the epitome of light. Feminine energy. It is a powerful manifestation tool because you're constantly infusing your intentions into the food that you cook, right? Your intention for love, your intention for health, your intention for prosperity and abundance, right? Your intention for the happiness of yourself and your family. And you're doing that and eating that. You're taking that into your body, that loving energy every single day. And that is powerful, especially over time. Now, when it comes to other opportunities that can come to you from learning about cooking, well, cooking and learning how to cook is a powerful tool for your level up journey as a whole. First of all, it's the first thing that we associate with somebody who truly cares about other people, that they're devoted. We see it as an action, their commitment to cooking for a family every single day. And that is the antidote to being seen as a gold digger. So that's something to keep in mind. I also think that this is a powerful way for you to get out into your community and meet other people because other, affluent women who are more homemakers in their everyday lives, they are cooking and they're taking an interest in cooking. So they're going out, they're going to these places. And this is a way that you can start to meet and connect with people as well. And that's going to help take your life in a more positive trajectory. So overall, there's so many benefits to cooking and leveling up in the kitchen that I wanted to go ahead and make this video. So if this sounds like something you'd like, then stay tuned, excuse me, and let's get into it. Now, ladies, one way that we can start to level up in the kitchen is to learn to cook from at least three different cultures. The reason that this is so powerful is not just because of the novelty factor, the fact that when it comes to somebody who maybe wants a little something new or different or interesting on their plate every day than just what's available from convenience stores or whatever, right? That novelty factor just makes them look forward with interest to what's going to be on their plate and the next day, maybe a week from now. It adds like this zest and this spice to life, and it makes people feel like the lives that they're living are more interesting because there's something interesting on their plate every day. There's something that they can look forward to. And the thing about being somewhere like the United States is that we have such a unique opportunity to learn from so many of the different cultures who have brought their dishes, their cooking, their art really to this country and contributed that to the collective. So there's a lot of opportunity to learn something different here. And when you are learning, this is also a great way to network with more affluent women. This is something that really, when you lean into it, requires a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of excess income. And you just happen to be networking with the other people who have that when you engage in this activity. So when you're out and about and you're learning, maybe you're taking a local cooking class, maybe you're taking a class in like fusion cuisine or something of that nature, you're going to start meeting more affluent women who are going to start to get you into that social circle wherever you are. So, cooking is a very unique opportunity not to just level yourself up and invest in yourself, invest in your ability to nourish yourself, to take care of yourself, and to take care of your family, and to control the cost in that way, to control the health outcomes in that way, which is so important. But it's also going to get you out and about networking. The next way to level up in the kitchen is to have a signature specialty that you make. This is so powerful in terms of psychology, in terms of the formation of core memories, because when you are cooking a dish repeatedly through time, that becomes a part of someone else's life. And that thing is going to be so unique, so different, and so particular to you and what you choose that it's really going to make you in somebody else's mind irreplaceable. It's going to make you unique and like no one else in this world, because no two people, no two women are ever going to make the same choice when it comes to a signature specialty dish. Even if you are making something incredibly, just kind of like very easy to imagine, like spaghetti and meatballs, there's going to be a way that you go about it that is so unlike anyone else, that really creates this kind of like stamp in somebody else's mind that this meal, this food is you. It is you on a different level. It's you in a way that can really be like consumed and taken in by someone else. If you are choosing something that is maybe from a certain culture or from a certain background, it speaks to you, the meal that you choose to feed people and to feed people that often. And that is something that really makes you so unique in somebody else's mind. Having a signature meal, whatever it is something that really creates like a core memory for not just yourself, but your husband, your children, your extended family, because they associate you in their minds with that meal from this point on. So definitely take some time and figure out what you might like that to be. Experiment with some different things, experiment with some different options, and try to come up with a meal, not just, like one single thing, but a meal that is signature to you. The next way to level up in the kitchen in terms of your light feminine energy is to learn to set stunning tables for your guests. This is something that I really feel like is a lost art in the world, and it is something that may seem a little intimidating, but in my mind, this is the least difficult thing to do. It's something that you can do regardless of how much money you have, regardless of how much free time you have, regardless of your natural aptitude or past experience in the kitchen. Anybody can learn how to set a gorgeous and stunning table. And you just take the experience of eating and sharing a meal with you to the next level. It's something that is so easy. Even if you're a bad cook as of right now, your food just doesn't taste good, other people don't like it, right? You can still set a gorgeous and stunning table. And this is a skill that you're going to be able to invest in yourself with, right? And learn, and you're going to be able to take it with you through life as we're approaching the holiday season. Even if you're not cooking for the rest of your family, even if there's somebody else in the family who likes to handle the food, you can set the table, and you can set a beautiful and stunning table that really leaves an impression in somebody else's memory. And there are so many different unique choices and aesthetics. Maybe you like things that are more earthy and natural. Maybe you like dark table finishes with lots of crystal. Maybe you like things that are very modern, very neutral with gold accents. And you like, different types of utensils available to people. This is an opportunity to really make an impression in somebody else's mind in a way that doesn't really require you having a lot of experience in the kitchen, because anybody can get in and just decorate, start to pick an aesthetic, and really lean into that heavily. And this is a powerful way to be contributing to your family, especially over the holiday season, if maybe you're not the best cook yet. The next way to level up in the kitchen is to learn where to source the best ingredients near you. Now, this is so underrated, because when it comes to leveling up, a big part of who it is that you get to, date, how to take yourself in your life to the next level, is to be around more affluent people. And the way to really do that and make an impression is where you're shopping for your food. Okay, this is something that is so underrated, because people really, there's people who really feel like nobody is paying attention to them, nobody cares. If you're, going to Walmart every week and buy food, like that's nobody's business, right? But at the end of the day, there are people looking, there are people paying attention. No matter where you are in the world, no matter how you may not think of this as something significant, it really is something that gets noticed. And when you start to go out of your way to shop for food in more affluent places, you're going to start making connections. Every time somebody sees you, they see your face, they see you looking your best, they see you, with your hair done in a cute outfit, just going about your life that is a little marble in a jar in the bank of their memories that creates their overall impression of you. So when it comes to leveling up, it's so important to be mindful of where you're going to shop for your food specifically, because you're going to be doing this every week, if not more often than that. So being mindful of where you're going to be seen doing this is so important. And while you're there, you're also making an investment in your health, in your overall wellness, because you are shopping for more high quality foods. You are feeding yourself the best. So, this is a powerful way to lean into your light feminine energy, to level up, to be more affluent in the way that you live, simply by going where the rich people go. So, keep this in mind the next time you're choosing where to shop for your groceries. Now, speaking of looking good when you're just running out of your house, running errands, etc., I want to talk about my hair oil. Now, this is something that I love to use because it's ultra lightweight. Where a lot of oils, they really get in your hair, they weigh your hair down, they make it look like you haven't showered. It's just kind of greasy and kind of gross. This is something different. I'm using fractionated oils, which means that the molecules in themselves and their sizes are broken up so that they penetrate very deep into the hair strand, meaning that they're just not sitting on the outside. They're actually sinking down into the cuticle to really nourish that strand and make it stronger from the inside out. It's kind of like giving your hair a vitamin. And this is something that I find is absolutely great, especially as a pre-shampoo treatment. Anytime I maybe have like a wash day, but I have some errands to run, or maybe I'm just having like a claw clip day and I'm going to take a bath when I want to get home, this is something I make sure to just go ahead and put in my hair before I'm headed out the door. I'll run it through, put it in a clip, looks great because it sinks so deep into the hair that it doesn't look oily. It looks like your hair is just naturally thriving and glowing, almost from like the inside out. And that's why I love this formulation. It's also scented with sage and vanilla to be very spa-like, but also a little smoky, a little sensual, very different. It really smells quite luxurious, quite elegant, quite elevated. And that's why I really love this formulation. You can shop my brand on Amazon and it is for a great price. You'll be thrilled when you see it. Now, finally, ladies, don't forget dessert. This is one of those things that has truly become the ultimate luxury in our society, because so many of our meals are so lacking in health and nutritional benefits. We're putting on a lot of weight as a collective, and people are just not in the mood for dessert anymore. Nobody is looking to take that extra step to eat something sweet because the meals themselves are already so indulgent. That said, when you are really starting to cook more healthy, more nourishing food in your own home, you have this unique opportunity to really infuse that meal with a little touch of something sweet. And when you can start to make healthy, high quality, fresh, made at home desserts, it really does take you and your sort of overall image as a chef and a cook, as a nurturer to the next level. You have the opportunity to satisfy that sweet tooth, to satisfy those sweet cravings in a way that is healthy, in a way that is productive to the health of yourself and for the people around you, for your family, or the family that you will go on to have in life. So, learning how to make those healthy, elegant desserts, this is something that I definitely think is a worthwhile endeavor. I also think that when it comes to the way that a lot of desserts are made, it's an entirely different skill set than cooking. Baking is an entirely different animal. There are entirely separate classes dedicated to this. And it is really something that trains and disciplines the mind, right? For you to be creative, for you to be able to work with recipes, to be able to measure something precisely, to be able to follow instructions, and to see that when you do, you get certain results every single time. I think this is a really healthy skill to be practicing in your day to day life. Now, that's going to be it for this video, ladies. If you've enjoyed it, then please leave it a like below and consider subscribing for more videos like this on my channel. I talk all about leveling up for feminine women and everything that you need to take yourself to the next level. I'll see you in my next video.